right, so do you watch a lot of college football on Saturdays, right?
I do. That's like when college football season starts. It's like that. Don't call me unless it involves watching
Saturdays.
college football because that's our morning starts with College Game Day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
on
awesome.
ESPN. We've watched it for years, and
That's cool.
We just love it. It's entertaining. We get a big kick out of it, and then it comes on. I know it's 6 o'clock now. I hate the time differences, but so early because it comes on at 6 and 9, and then the games start at 9 and go all throughout the day. And so there's always a game on.
That's fun. That's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you have? Let me see. Well, you watched Shark Week. That's what I was going to ask.
Yes.
You about.
Oh, yes.
Tell me about Shark Week. How'd you end up at Shark Week? Fan?
Okay.
It's still on Discovery, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's
okay.
30 some years now. I think
it's been a while.
So I always watched it here and there. When it first came on Discovery, stuff like that. Catch an episode over the years and whatnot. Me and Charity really, because we both love it. We love sharks, and it's just so interesting. And so we're like, okay, Shark Week is now our thing.
Yeah.
Type, and we kind of started it a little bit when we were in El Paso, getting ready to come back here.
Okay, sure.
But when we got back here after I retired, it became like the whole week. That was our thing.
Shark Week,
and we've taken it each year. We try to take it to a different level.
Do you have any fun outfits or anything like that?
We have the hats.
You do
we have. Yeah, I have a shark hat, and then here I could pull the picture.
Yes, please pull up.
She has a hair beret that's like a shark mouth.
Is that right?
Going over her.
Oh my gosh,
head.
That's fantastic.
And we have shirts that we order each year, depending on that, like a Jaws shirt or
that's fantastic,
something like that. Like we love Jaws is one of our favorite movies.
Yeah, I love Jaws.
And we constantly are quoting it during Shark Week.
Jaws is I love Jaws. I swear I thought I heard that they were going to remake a Jaws.
Oh, they better not.
I hope they don't. Just leave it.
Leave it alone. It is perfectly fine the way it is.
Yep. You don't need to remake it into some.
No, you don't.
Crazy CGI crap.
You don't mess with perfection. Yeah.
Let's see what you got there.
Those are heads.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that is good. Okay, here. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody can see that. Yeah, that's.
That was from last summer.
That's pretty solid, man.
And we do that every year.
I love it.
And this past year, we went ahead and I went ahead and special ordered Narragansett beer. Narragansett comes out of Rhode Island.
Really?
Yeah, and it's the beer that Quint was drinking.
Oh my gosh,
in Jaws.
That's right, in Jaws. Oh, that's hysterical.
So I went ahead and ordered. You have to order like 30 to do it online. They get delivered. So I got a 30-pack delivered out here, and we drank a lot of it during Shark Week and stuff like that. So it was like the big,
cans,
the
big
stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, we try to do something a little different every year. We have fun with it. What we'll do is it's a week long, so we DVR everything.
Yeah.
The new shows every night.
What do they do on the shows? Like, they just show like.
It's each year it's funny is we've gotten to know the experts from watching so many years,
sure.
and we always think, oh, I remember him like that, and we like the ones like the great whites. Whenever they do something great white, love it. But I love the hammerhead sharks, and the mako sharks.
Aren't the hammerheads they're pretty aggressive, right?
No, they're not the most aggressive.
Or maybe I'm thinking of the tiger sharks.
Tiger sharks are very aggressive.
Yeah.
But we like to watch anything with those, and then they've started adding Josh Gates. We love Josh Gates and his shows.
Yeah.
And so when Josh Gates has a show on Shark Week, it was during the pandemic. He hosted Josh Gates Tonight every night.
Really?
And that was like one of the best shows ever.
Funny. That's good.
And so it was like like this. He did his little podcast every night as during the pandemic.
That's pretty
close
neat.
Close out the shows every day. But we watch. We'll DVR everything, and then like on Wednesday, she'll take the next day off, and we'll be up all night drinking and catching up on all the shows.
Nice.
And then we do the same thing Saturday. Like that. So it's like that. So that's we have a little party.
That's pretty good.
Little Shark Week party.
I like it. That's pretty fun. That's a good tradition. I like that. That's very cool. All right, and then you're a big Renaissance Festival fan.
Oh yes.
And you go almost every weekend?
Yes. We are season pass holders.
That's fun.
Yeah, and it's actually it turns out to be cheaper than buying a ticket for.
Oh, yeah.
Now we just go on Saturdays. We don't go both Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
We just hit the Saturday because by the time we're done Saturday, we need a day to recover.
Yeah, you're tired, yeah.
Yeah, we can party like rock stars, but we can't.
What do you guys
recover
do out there?
anymore. We walk around, and we've gotten to know quite a bit of people.
I was going to say, you have to know people by now.
Yeah, Charity knows so many people out there. She's got to know a lot of the vendors, and she's been going out there since '92.
Oh, wow.
And there's this one vendors that we've gotten. They're like family to us now.
Right.
And
That's
so
awesome.
we always spend time with them. We actually go and hang out with them, do a couple things during their time period out here. They're here out of Michigan, and so
Wow.
that's
a cool lifestyle.
Yeah, they do. They're pewter smiths.
They're Peter Smith?
Pewter.
Pewter.
Yeah.
Pewters. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so she's like one of their big collectors of all their stuff over the years that they've done. So we.
Who are they? Do they have a business?
It's called the Fellowship Foundry.
Okay, I'm gonna look this up.
It's out of California.
The Fellowship Foundry. All right, let's see.
And they've had our friend Lance and his wife
Yeah, there.
Tracy. They both
Pewter Smiths.
Yeah, they've been doing the Renfest out here since it started. They do other ones around the country, but this is they've been doing since the beginning.
I assume they're going to be okay that I show their
Oh, I'm sure they will.
stuff.
I'm very
online.
happy.
All right, let's see what they do. All right, Fellowship Foundry Pewter Smiths, handmade pewter goblets, wedding glasses, beer steins. Yep. Oh yeah. I've
They
seen their
have some
stuff.
amazing designs. Yeah, Charity's been collecting them for
Is
decades
that a wolf?
now. That's a wolf.
That's cool.
That's the handle. He's looking in the cauldron.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not an is it an eagle?
Yeah, that's an eagle.
It is. Okay.
Eagle or maybe a hawk.
Right. Oh, that is really neat. Look at that.
Yeah, the king and queen
Yeah.
chalices.
That is just wow. You got a lot of dragon stuff too.
Mhm.
Very cool.
Yes. Lots of dragons. That's what Charity collects, dragons.
Is that right?
Yeah. She's a big dragon collector.
Wow, that is really cool. So you got to become good friends with them.
Yes. And so we go in, we see them first when we go in. They're like they're kind of like right in the front there. So we get our first beer and then move our way down and say hi to them. And then we just move around throughout the day throughout there. It's a big place,
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah, it's gotten bigger and bigger over the
yeah.
years.
So we, have a few adult beverages and
Turkey leg?
turkey leg. Well, haven't had turkey leg in a while.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too much for me anymore.
Yeah.
And the prices have gone up astronomically.
Is that right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like $20-some now, I think.
For the turkey leg?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
But
I like the bread bowl.
yes, the bread bowls are good.
Yeah, those are really good.
I like the fish and chips. That big giant fish
Oh
plank.
yeah. That's legit. We had I think it was like the last day, or maybe it was maybe of the weekend. I don't remember. But we had with chocolate covered strawberries,
Oh, okay.
and
yeah.
like we ordered I think 3, and they gave us like 9, and I'm like, oh, they're like, we're just gonna throw them out anyways. I'm
Right.
like, all right.
Yeah,
So, of
if
course I
you
took
go, if you
them.
go on the last day, that kind
Yeah.
of at the very end, they're gonna
Yeah.
be giving away stuff.
Yep. I tipped them pretty well.
Yes.
And then, God, there was one year I went. This is years and years ago. With so they were doing it. I knew it was a skit, but I didn't realize it was a setup. And so they're like, they had this lady tied up on like like a little one of those crossing bridges or whatever, like a little walk bridge,
Yes,
like a tiny little
yes.
thing. And they had like a keg of like gunpowder or whatever, and the powder coming all the way in, and they're trying to do the flint and whatever. And so one of the ladies I was with, I was like, "Hey, give me your lighter." She's like, "Okay." And so I grabbed the lighter and I brought it over. I was like, I did that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, go ahead, light it." I was like, "Okay," and so I lit it, and started doing the thing, and then of course the sheriff comes over and stomps it out, and he goes, "Who lit this?" And everybody points at me. I'm like, "Oh man," totally got set up. Yep, I got kicked in the butt. Yep, it was pretty funny. It was a good time.
Nice.
Yeah, I love the Renaissance Festival.
Same here. Unfortunately, they don't do that type of adult-centered comedy anymore out there, stuff like that.
Not much anymore?
No, it's they've become very family friendly over years. I mean, Charity's told me stories about, she walked in and she was with somebody else. She's dating somebody like years ago,
Yeah.
and like a couple that worked there walked up and like the woman grabbed him and the guy grabbed her and like walked them off to different like that. I was like, oh, the type thing. And one guy got me one year. We were walking, and the guy's up on the standing up on the things with the. I think he was like staying for chocolate. Coming for the chocolate. They had the big arrow.
Oh, sure.
And I was walking. It was like one of the first times I was out there with Charity, and we're walking, and I had my hand in my pocket for something. I was trying to get something, and then all of a sudden the guy goes, "Excuse me, sir. Get your hands out of your pockets. We're the entertainment here."
That's pretty good. I will say we were there a few years back. I think that was the last time we went. We were there like probably 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. And one of the comedy acts, and it was at, towards the end, like it was one of the ending shows.
Okay.
And they, all kinds of warnings that it was
the loose cannon thing. Yeah.
It was like, this is an adult, not recommended for kids, so on and so forth. And I will say it was certainly adult. It was it not for kids.
The Tortuga twins? It was the three guys.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
They are. Yeah, they're dirty. They're dirty guys.
Yeah, it was funny.
They're hilarious.
I laughed. I had the girls. I was like, "Yeah, go walk over that. Go do something, whatever." But no, I like the Renaissance Festival. I like it.
It is a lot of fun. We enjoy going out there every year. It's out there. We go out there as much as we can. A little difficult now. The weather getting a little too hot
already. Yeah,
but we love it when it rains.
Yeah,
like when it's raining, a little colder out there.
Cools it out a little bit.
Oh, it's so much fun to be out there.
Yeah. Yep, I totally agree with that.
See, I love going out there because I love looking at the Superstition Mountains.
Yeah.
I fell in love. I fell in love with superstitions when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Watching Unsolved Mysteries.
Tell me about that one.
The TV show Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah.
They did a thing on the Lost Dutchman Mine.
The Lost Dutchman Mine, sure.
One of their first seasons of doing that, and I remember watching that. I was like, "Oh, that's some really cool shit."
Yeah.
The footage and stuff like that, and then I remember the first time I ever saw it was when 2009 Charity took me out to the festival.
So what's the Lost Dutchman Mine?
So the whole legend is back in the 1800s. There was a old prospector named, I think his name was Jacob Waltz.
Okay.
And he discovered this major gold vein.
Right.
There.
That's right.
And he hit it and died without basically he told his like house servants or whatever, his maid or his chambermaid, whatever, how to get there, but I remember his dying words were like, I would actually have to show you because you have to know exactly where it is to get there. And it became this huge legend over time. Like people have gone out there looking for it, and people died looking for it.
Seriously?
Out there, yes.
Oh my gosh.
And I can't remember what year it was that the government finally declared it like all federal land, so you can't go out there treasure hunting.
You can't go treasure hunting out there anymore?
Yeah, as far as I know, yeah. Unless it's changed, it might have changed, but
That's too bad.
Yeah, but that was like people like go out there and like dead, not like from exposure, like they find like bullet holes in them and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
So it's just one of those things that add to the legend and stuff like that.
Right,
I thought it was cool. I mean, the legend's probably fake and whatnot. I would like to think it's real though, because it's a really cool legend.
I hope
and everything.
Yeah, I like it.
But that was an episode of Unsolved Mysteries. I used to watch Unsolved Mysteries all the time.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's like childhood trauma.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They have good motorcycle riding out there too. They have some good roads out there. That's pretty fun. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh.
Did you ever watch
Dutchman's
Unsolved Mysteries?
Way back when. I can honestly tell you, I don't know that I can remember one episode though. I remember the guy.
Yes,
I remember
Robert Stack.
Yep. I remember he would come on, and he would get all serious, and he would talk, and he would pause, and then he would talk, and then he would pause. I was like, he was good.
Yeah, and then the music would hit.
Yeah.
And to this day, that music still scares the shit out of me. Literally, like I say, childhood trauma. Yeah. I love that show. I love watching it. It was my favorite show as a kid.
Yeah.
I never missed it on a Wednesday night.
That's funny.
To this day, I will still watch it, like if it's on Peacock or like it's on the Peacock app or on YouTube. Can't watch it at night.
Unsolved. Oh wow.
Can't
That's
watch it
fun.
at night because it will freak me out.
Okay, I have a very weird transition, but it is what it is. Are you do you remember your dreams at night?
Sometimes, like, I can remember them within the first several minutes of waking up
Okay,
vividly, and then as the day goes on,
that kind of drifts off.
it still drifts off. But like the illusion of what the dream was about is still
It's still
there.
with you, yeah,
but I
yeah.
can't get it, like, remember specifics. But
Yeah.
the whole illusion of it was still there.
I've been having not nightmares. I would not call them nightmares. Well, one was I would call it worse than a nightmare. It was very, very realistic.
Oh.
And yeah, I woke up and I was like, I checked out the house and made sure everybody was still breathing and doing good.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I've had some very vivid, darker dreams lately, like within the last like 2 weeks. I don't know why. But yeah, I want to talk to. I don't know if it's called like a dreamologist or whatever, but like
Right.
a dream specialist. I want to have one on. I think that'd be fun.
What
to
the
talk
hell
to.
are you drinking before you go to bed?
Right? Jeez. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, calm down with that. Calm down with that water, sir. Yeah, you know.
You go from the 15-year to the 25-year whiskey.
Exactly.
That might be why it's
could
not
be.
aged enough.
Yeah.
It hasn't aged enough yet.
That's right.
That's
Need a little more smooth than that.
yes.
Yeah. Did you watch the Olympics at all this year?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I never miss the Olympics.
Is that right?
I love the Olympics. Doesn't matter winter, summer.
Winter, summer?
Yeah. Doesn't matter what the event is.
So 4 years ago, and again this year, but 4 years ago, that's when I first saw the relay luge racing.
Yes.
That was my favorite Winter Olympic.
Same.
It was hysterical. I was like, one, they have to time it to sit up and smack the
Mm-hmm.
thing. And I'm like, they're going to like, one of them's going to get hurt
Exactly.
or smack their something. I'm like, good grief. That is a great event.
I love it. I watched it for the first time 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Also, and just by happenstance, it had the TV on that day for the coverage, and they go luge relay. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Right.
And watching, I'm like, that is so cool.
It's the greatest.
And they only had, it was the men, women, and doubles.
Yeah.
For men. Now this past one, they added the doubles for women.
They had
so
the
it
double
was four.
for food. Yeah.
So
I
I was like-
appreciated that. I thought it was neat.
I'm thinking maybe one day they'll do a sledding relay. Like you'll have luge, skeleton, then bobsled on the
that'd
same
be
team.
interesting. Oh, that would be very
Make that
cool.
event.
Oh man, that would be pretty neat.
That would be really neat.
Because they go down the same.
It's the same track. Yeah.
That could work.
That could really work.
I like that.
You just have to figure out what you would call it. Sledding, because it's all.
Right,
I
yeah,
guess
yeah.
it's all
It's
sledding.
all
So you
sledding,
go
yeah,
call it
yeah.
a sledding relay.
Yeah, sledding relay. Yeah, I like that. You should submit that idea.
I think I will submit that
All right.
idea. IOC, you're getting a letter from me.
I thought, I will say, I think it was very interesting this year how they promoted a lot of the events, like the skeleton, especially because like they're going down like that, and they're showing the women going down, and they would do the slow motion. I was like, come on, like,
I did see some videos
come
of
on,
that. Yeah,
like
it's-
really, like this is how you're gonna sit and promote, like, whatever.
What'd you think of the
And
drone?
I mean, they are athletes for sure.
yes, well,
It's
yeah.
very impressive to watch them.
But respect them as athletes.
Yeah.
Don't do that kind of
Exactly. Yep.
stuff. What'd you think of the drone footage? That this will come out.
Okay. So, wait, by drone footage, you mean like watching?
Watch when they would events like they would send the drone
Yeah,
out
yeah, yeah.
and following them and stuff like that.
I was watching the skiing and the snowboarding and everything, and you could hear it,
Yes,
and I was like, that's annoying.
Very
But I
neat.
really appreciated the
the visual. Yeah.
aspect of it. Yeah, for sure. I appreciated that. But yeah, I was like, what the crap is that noise? And I'm like, oh, it's the stupid drone.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
You thought maybe they could the sound editing could have taken
A little bit, yeah.
especially
Take that track out.
maybe not live, but in the evening whenever they would show the highlights and stuff like that,
Right.
take that out a little bit. But
Yeah. I thought when the dog got loose on
oh,
the
God.
downhill.
On the cross country,
Yeah.
yes,
And they just kept just like a normal skier going down the hill or whatever, they just kept switching from the next camera to the next camera. I was like, that's very nice. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's pretty cool. I like that. And then,
Yeah.
did you hear about the down, what is it? The long jump ski or the ski long jump? with the, I can't believe I'm going to talk about this again. That's funny. With the scandal with the
Yes,
The
yes,
suits.
it was injecting stuff into
their
penis.
junk. Yeah. Like, what is wrong with
For
you?
wind resistance.
Yeah. No, it was to inflate it to make their junk bigger. That way, when they get their suit fitted, it would add extra
Gotcha.
fabric,
Okay.
extra material or whatever, and then it
More sale.
Yeah, more sale. Exactly. I was like that. I'm not sure that that's worth a gold medal. Like,
No.
I don't think it is at all.
No. No. You got to think about the future on that. You got to think
Yeah.
about
Yeah. What's that going to do to you?
exactly.
Oh, I don't know about that.
But then again, if you're a ski jumper, that's your only moment of glory.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't know, there's not a professional ski jumping league out there trying to sign you for millions of dollars.
Not so much. Then you had the oh my gosh, was it the curling with that? Was it the Canadians and
Oh, the Canadians and the Brits. Was it the Swedes?
I think it was the Swedes.
Was it the Swedes?
Yeah, and like was it the Canadian and he like
Yes, he let go of it
and
and then he touched it again.
like flicked it or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. And he's like, you cheated, and then he's like going, he's like, F.
He jumped up like, fuck you, I didn't do
Yeah.
that. That's like,
All right.
I was like, every Olympics, curling turns more and more into a beer league.
It really-
than
yeah.
a bowling league, a beer
Yeah.
bowling league.
It really
more,
seems
and I
like
love it,
Yeah.
especially when the U.S. men won their gold. Like was it 8 years ago? They won the
Uh-huh.
gold. They looked just like a bowling team.
Yeah.
The dudes had the beer bellies hanging over their belts, the big
Right. Yeah.
walrus mustache
Walrus,
and shit like
uh-huh.
that. Oh, it was awesome. Just endeared themselves to all Americans. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's very, 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 very true. I think, let's see, I had Prescott on here a couple weeks ago. I think he was telling me, if I remember, like I'd probably have to go back and watch, but I think he was telling me like they did a curling thing, like a club or whatever, and he went and tried it, and he goes, it's really hard.
Oh,
like, yeah, I assume it is.
Yeah, my brother and sister-in-law, they live in Columbus, Ohio. They've done it a couple times up there with some friends. They have a curling club, and they
Yeah.
just went for like a
Yeah.
couples thing like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's difficult.
I don't know. I mean, it makes sense why it's a sport, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, they had badminton in the Summer Olympics for, I don't know if they still
They
do.
still do. They still have badminton and ping pong.
Like badminton, how that is
And it's always like the Asian countries that are awesome at that
Awesome
and
at
stuff
it,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah, that's, you get in there and watch them play. I was like,
when are they going to put pickleball in as a sport?
I wouldn't be surprised if that's not soon.
Yeah, that's got to be. Like it really took off.
Yeah, they put breakdancing in as an Olympic sport.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thank God they got rid of it.
Yeah.
But I think pickleball.
Yeah, I was not a big breakdancing fan of. Well, not for
Yeah.
Olympics.
Get rid of ping pong and badminton and put pickleball in there. I think
Pickleball,
that would
yeah.
be
Combine
I think
it a
that'd
little
be
bit.
more. Yeah.
Yep, I agree with that. I always like the volleyball.
Yeah.
Regular volleyball
Mhm.
and sand volleyball.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
The
always
beach.
fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yep.
The beach.
yeah,
I would
beach
love to go
volleyball.
watch a beach volleyball game because that's a big old party there.
Yeah.
We got the DJ going,
Yeah.
getting the crowd all hyped up
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. What's your favorite Summer Olympic sport or event?
Event. I always like the track and field. That's good.
Yeah,
Swimming is really cool too.
yeah. I like the swimming lately.
I like honestly, I enjoy watching like some of like the more like unknown. Like I like watching archery.
Oh yeah,
I get a big kick out of watching the archery. These guys are shooting these arrows from like 75 yards away and hitting
They're
bullseyes.
just like like good grief.
And the shooting, I like watching
Yeah.
the shooting, whether it's the pistol or air rifle or
Right, yeah.
or the trap shooting. I get a kick out of watching the trap shooting.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you remember, was it the last Summer Olympics, the pistol shooting, the dude from Turkey that everybody thought
yeah.
everybody thought
Yeah,
he was
it was just
everybody
like-
thought he was a retired hitman and walked
Yeah,
up there.
yeah, I do remember that. That guy was awesome. He became a fan favorite real quick.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he was good. He was funny. No, I always like the kayak, like the racing where they have like the rapid racing.
Rapids,
or
okay,
whatever.
yeah, no, yeah.
I always like that one. It's just fun to watch them.
Mm-hmm.
One either like nail it or just completely mess it all up.
Yes.
It's always fun to watch that.
It's like downhill skiing in winter.
Yeah.
You're going that fast and you're just waiting for them to bite it at some point.
And then Lindsey Vonn this year.
Oh, that was
That was a rough one. She actually talked about her recovery. Well, like the surgery and then recovery and everything.
Yeah, I think it was like 3 separate times she had to get a surgery while over there during the Olympics were going on and stuff like that.
That's absolutely wild.
And she had already been damaged pretty well from previous accidents and stuff like that. So
Yeah, she was skiing on a torn ACL, and I was like, "That is how the heck do you do that?"
Yeah.
Because I tore my ACL and I had to have surgery and get it done, and I don't think from the time I tore it, the next day, my knee was like just a balloon.
yeah, I was gonna say it swells up really bad.
How the heck? Whatever they did to not have that happen, and so where she could have skied down that multiple times.
Yeah, that's because I know, like, you watch like the NFL guys, football players, they get torn ACL or MCL and whatever they got,
and they're
done for 12 months, and even they can't even get surgery right away because they have to wait for the swelling to go down before they can get the surgery done and stuff like that. So it's just
she's
nuts.
Like, no worries, I'm gonna ski on it. Yeah, it's cool.
I admire the compassion of competing.
Yeah,
but at some point you got to be like, okay,
we're gonna call it.
And I want to walk again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's wild. I don't know. All right, let's see. What else do I have here? Oh, you got some time?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Because we're at like 1:30 at night normally. But no. Okay. So well, first I want to talk about Barrett Jackson.
Okay.
You go almost every year, right?
Yes. We've gone every year since to 2016.
Okay. So now that I think about it, I did go to the Barrett Jackson once.
Okay.
But I was there for like 2 hours.
Oh
yeah, no. Well, somebody I knew.
That's even long enough to use the bathroom.
Right, yeah. Well, somebody I knew was like, they were helping like a vendor or something like that. Like they were doing something.
Okay.
And they're like, hey, can you come and drop off whatever? I was like, oh, sure. And so I got like a temporary pass, or I don't even remember how I got in. And like I sat and I walked and I looked at a bunch of cars, and I didn't even get to see like the actual auction where any of it was going on. And then I left. I was like, I really wish I should have stayed.
Yeah.
But,
especially if you had that pass, it's probably an all access pass. You could have
probably
gone anywhere you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's something it's something you got to do. Take Vanessa and the girls out there if you guys are into cars and stuff like that. Just it's awesome. It is really, really awesome.
Just to see all the different cars and everything.
It is. We were this year. My my two brothers and sister-in-law came out because it was Bear Jackson was like the week after my 50th birthday.
Really?
So we had been planning this for a couple months. They were going to come out, and we've been trying to get them to come out to go to it because they like watching it on TV.
Yeah.
So finally we came out. It's like, okay, they're like, okay, you're going to be 50 this year. We'll all get together for a long weekend and
come hang out
and do this. So we took them out there for first time, and they were just blown away by the size of it.
Yeah,
just how much, because you can't see everything in one day. It's just too huge.
It's huge.
It's like Disney. You got to spend a day or two out there to see everything. But
because they had it recently, right?
Yeah, it's always at the end of January.
Yeah. Okay.
And so we were out there. We had a blast and seen all the cars and everything.
See any cool cars this year? Like that really caught your attention? And
yeah, there was what they have bunch of Corvettes. They always have a bunch of Corvettes, like old Corvettes. There's a really cool Jag. I think it was like a 1937 Jaguar.
Dang.
Yeah, really, really nice.
I saw they did when Burt Reynolds was still alive.
Yeah, they had the one of the car, the movie cars.
Yeah.
The Trans Am Smoking Bandit.
Yeah.
Yep, they had that out there. Back in what was it, 2013, they had the original Batmobile.
Really?
That went up for auction out there. Went for $4.2 million.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, it was really cool. I wish we watched it on TV and we're wishing we were actually there because it was the
$4.2 million.
$4.2 million it went for.
What do you do with a car?
Dude was local. He was in Ahwatukee, and he said he was going to put it in his living room.
I just put the car in my living room.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's interesting.
It was the guy who designed it ended up owning it all these years. It was George Barris. He did all these. He was like a real famous Hollywood custom car guy.
Okay.
And he was the main car fabricator for the original Batman TV show.
Really?
And so the studio said, okay, go out and make the Batmobile.
Yeah.
These are what we think it's going to look like. Here's your specifics. Go. He went out and I can't remember what year the car was, like a 60 something, 66, 65.
Yeah. It was like oh my gosh. I know this because we went to they have like a charity thing around Phoenix or whatever.
Okay.
And it's like they help like families or whatever going through fill in the blank situation. And so we got invited, as, as friends of the family and whatever. And they got to ride in like a legitimate, like you're saying, the Batmobile. Mm-hmm. And they also had like the motorcycle with the sidecar and everything. Like
the Batcopter.
Yeah.
Bat chopper.
Yeah. And it was just really cool, but it was like a Oldsmobile, I think.
Yeah, I think it was some kind of Oldsmobile. I think it was a 65 or 66. And he bought it for $1,500. Remember him telling the story about it when it went up for auction. $1,500 back in 66.
Holy
and
smokes.
So he owned a pink slip to it. And he, they did the show all these years with the, with the original Batmobile. And then when the show ended, the studio was like, okay, well, we own all the property. Because, no, I own the pink slip, so this car is mine.
Nice.
And he took it, and he owned it up until 2013. He finally
got
put
$4.2 million.
Got $4.2 million.
A heck of a good investment. Good for him. Wow.
But that place was going nuts
when
it rolled out there. That was like every year they try to have like a marquee piece.
Yeah.
And that year that was a really good year. That was like the last year that I can remember where like all of the top salon class high end stuff went for at least $1 million. Huh. You had like probably like between 15 and 20 cars went for at least $1 million that year.
Really?
Haven't seen it like that since. But one other cool car that year was Clark Gable's 1955 personally owned Mercedes Gullwing.
Really?
Yeah, that went for like $2.5 million, I think.
Dang.
Yeah, it was all gold too. It was like James Bond looking, like his Aston Martin look, but it was a Mercedes.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really neat. Huh. But that was owned by him.
Maybe I'll go out next year.
You need to.
Cool.
It's it's open. They have like it's open for like 10 days. Yeah. And like the first 4 days aren't even auction. Like it's just like if you want to go like families and stuff like that, you go out and walk up and down and see all the cars.
Like a car show.
Yeah, basically like a car show. But all the amenities are out there, the food and the drink and stuff like that. And they actually have bands that play out there and stuff like that. Yeah, there's like 2 stages that they have bands playing at. We always go on a Saturday, the last Saturday.
Right.
We'll spend like an hour just watching a band that's being played out there. They have really good bands that play good music out there.
That's real cool. The Barrett Jackson. Love it. All right. So I was going to ask you, because we were talking before. Oh, I actually have at least 2 or 3 topics.
Okay.
All right. So you after you got out of the Army or whatever, you retired. You went to school and you took some criminal justice class, like serial killer?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Okay, so I went to Paradise Valley Community College. Okay. And I got my first 2 years I just got my liberal arts because I wanted to get a history bachelor's degree, so I took all the history classes.
History.
And so I was going to transfer to ASU. And I didn't get my transfer in time after I got my associate's degree, my first one. And so I did an extra semester up there, and I started taking criminal justice classes.
Oh, right on.
And one of them was serial killers. It was a class all about serial killers. It was so cool. I mean, no, the serial killers are not cool, but it was that. I want people to think that I'm praising that, but
what's the course like?
It was 1 day a week. It was a Wednesday night from like 6 to 9, and it was you go in and you're just basically learning the history of it. He starts off the professor,
like Ed Gein, Jeffrey Dahmer.
We covered Gein, Dahmer, Ed Kemper, the co-ed killer.
Oh yeah, okay.
Ted Bundy, Richard Cottingham. He was the Times Square killer.
I can't think.
He was killing prostitutes in Times Square in the late 70s, early 80s. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker in L.A.
Yeah.
we talked about a lot of these, and then he started going into like specific cases that like weren't as high profile.
Okay.
And certain things like
Like they show you the case studies, or what do they?
yeah, like our textbooks each chapter was by a certain, and it was a certain category of what that type of serial killer they were.
What do you
Like a
mean?
lot of them were like sexual sadists type thing.
Okay.
A lot of like we learned a lot of like how the FBI profiling was created, the
Oh yeah, yeah,
behavioral
yeah,
sciences
yeah.
unit and stuff like
Oh,
that.
that's interesting. Sure.
So one of our books for the class was by John Douglas. He was the original FBI profiler
Yeah.
for Mindhunters, the show Mindhunters on
Mindhunters,
Netflix. That's
okay.
the whole thing comes from that. And so we read about a lot of his cases, his case notes from his profiles and stuff like that. And then we where was I going with this? One of the ones that we went over was because we came up it was like a topic came up. It's called pickerism.
Pickerism.
When you're talking about serial killers, it is they love stabbing. It's the art of stabbing over and over again to derive pleasure out of it.
Oh.
You're not killing. You're
Yeah.
basically punishing and inflicting pain to get some sort of sexual gratification
oh,
out of
that's
it.
terrible.
Yeah. And so we would do these like that. I'm just using that as an example. Like
Yeah.
with that, these serial killers were classified in different categories.
Right.
And
Pickerism.
one of that guy for that was
That's creepy.
we studied his name was Adolphus Prince out of San Diego in the late 80s, early 90s. He was a serial killer out there. He killed like 6 women over an 8-month period. And that was his MO. That's why he broke into their houses. He would follow them home from the gym.
Oh.
And he would break into their house when he knew that they were going from the gym.
Right.
Go back to the apartment. They were probably in the shower. He'd break in while they were in the shower, and then he'd do his.
Oh.
Yeah. It went. They couldn't figure out what, and finally they got a witness. Thankfully,
Yeah.
after like his 5th or 6th victim, and they caught him. He's doing life in San Quentin, or no, he actually got the death penalty. But in California, it's the same as doing life sentence.
Yeah.
There, they're never going to fry anybody.
No. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Huh. Wow.
And then we.
You have a lot of, because I always see like when I'm doom scrolling or whatever, and you'll see like the got to relax with my wife and put on her favorite show, and it's whatever serial killer, whatever. Were a lot of women in that class?
There were. There
Yeah.
was but it was probably about half and half.
Oh, okay.
It was a very large class, and it was probably about half and half. But a lot of people were just. It was because it was like that new fad thing, popular thing, because true crime shows had been very popular and whatnot. And but I was fascinated by it because learning the history, because I knew a lot of studying history.
Right.
I'd heard of these guys and somewhat kind of have a memory of what they did, but in studying it and seeing it going into depth was like,
Right.
holy shit.
It's a lot different.
Yeah. Like I remember when they fried Bundy back in '89.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
all over the news. I remember watching that on the news and shit like that.
Yeah.
And people outside the prison with frying pans and shit like that.
It's terrible. Wow. I remember Dahmer. He ended up getting killed in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might be one of the sickest fuckers
Yeah,
that
he's-
ever was. That was.
He's.
Did you watch the Netflix show Dahmer?
No, I couldn't.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I don't know. Maybe I should have. I don't know. I was in Wisconsin. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
I lived in Wisconsin when he was.
There you go.
I think he was down in Milwaukee. I think if I remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was like summer of '91 or something like that,
Yeah.
or around the time
Yeah,
period.
yeah. Sounds about right.
Yeah. I remember being in high school and
Yeah, he's creepy.
seeing that on the news. That was
He's creepy.
Yeah, I was like, okay, he's killing these guys, and all of a sudden, like, no, he's eating them too. I'm like,
he's
what
eating
the
it.
hell?
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. There's, yeah. That's a certain kind of evil.
Yeah. Well, then but Ed Gein was inspired so many different horror movie
Yeah.
personas. You had Texas Chainsaw,
Texas Chainsaw. Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs,
Oh, was
Psycho.
that Ed Gein?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
They said it was
that
that
makes sense,
Buffalo
yeah.
Bill. He was in Psycho. Norman Bates. That was. They said that was all inspired by Ed Gein.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you a horror film fan?
Somewhat. I'm not much of the gore. I'm more like the thriller, chiller type.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite horror movies is Halloween. the original Halloween.
Oh, the original, sure. Yeah.
I like those kind of movies that like a scary movie like that. I don't need all blood and gore, but like the I don't know if you want to call it a horror movie. I call it more science fiction. The Thing. Me and Sherry love The Thing. We love The Thing. We love the kind of that isolation type thing.
Yeah.
You're in trouble and there's nobody coming to save you.
Yeah.
Like The Thing or the first Alien movie or even the second Aliens movie like that.
Man,
like
those are good.
You're in trouble and nobody's going to come and save you. You're on your own type thing. Yeah, and you're getting picked off one by one.
Yeah. Oh man, the Alien movies. 80, man.
The first one was 79, I think.
No.
Yes.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
The second one came out in 86.
Good grief.
I never watched any more after that.
I think I watched a couple more after that.
Yeah.
But Predator, I haven't watched any of the new ones. Like the new, I'm thinking about it.
Oh, the ones that are on like Hulu or whatever like that.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of that.
I'm thinking about it. Like, because I used to read the Predator comic books.
Oh, okay.
And see, I have the Predator up there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, a couple of my friends used to draw the Predator, like the face and everything. Like they were real good, like artists and everything. And so because of that, I was like, I always enjoyed watching them. And so now I see all the new movies or the show or whatever.
Okay. I haven't watched.
Maybe I should give it a chance.
I watched Predators.
Yeah. Was that good?
Adrian Brody.
Yeah.
With that, the concept was good, but the acting was pretty bad.
Yeah. See, that's the whole thing. The execution of the movie, like.
I like the concept.
Yeah.
The concept was really cool.
See.
But
I feel that way with a lot of movies. I like the concept of it, but
this didn't quite pull it off.
No. Yeah.
That's why I love just going back and rewatching movies from the 80s because I think 80s really had some of the best movies.
I still agree.
Like Predator. Like if I'm changing the channel, going through the channel and Predator's on, I stop and I watch it.
Is that right?
Yeah,
I probably would too.
Yeah, I love that movie. I love that
the
movie
original
so
one with Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the 80s had some of the best action movies. Some of the,
oh, for sure.
So cheesy, but so awesome.
Yeah, totally agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, the action movies today are not, they're different.
Yeah, way different.
Yeah, but it is what it is. All right, what was the other thing I was going to ask you about? Bear Jackson. Oh, conspiracy theories. All right, how are you with conspiracy theories?
Oh, I have my share of them.
Yeah? What's some of your go-tos?
Let's see. UFOs. I love
UFOs.
I love the UFOs.
All right, so
I believe they're true. I believe UFOs are true.
All right.
Now, are they as extravagant as like we've seen in the movies or like people would like to think they are? No. Yes, there is life in this universe.
Sure.
This universe is vast. Of course, there's other life.
There's
besides
a lot
us.
of planets out there.
Will we ever see one? I don't know.
Okay. Well, you did hear that Trump did the release, like
yes, he ordered the release of all the UFO files, and that.
I think they're slow playing.
It's a possibility.
I think exactly like they're doing with the majority of everything that they do with us now. I think Men in Black, the first one. The first one where Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith, where they're talking, and like Tommy Lee Jones basically tells them people together are stupid.
Yes, what was it?
Individually, you're smart.
1,000 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat.
Yeah.
And 500 years ago, or everybody 1,000 years ago, everybody knew the Earth, the sun was the center of the, or the Earth was the center of the universe. Everybody 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. And 5 minutes ago, you knew that you thought that we were alone in this world. Yeah. Imagine what you'll know tomorrow.
Right. So I do think that they're slow playing, and they're just going to keep slowly releasing to where we're going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm not surprised. And like one of the reasons I mean, I say that just because like that's what I've seen with a whole lot of how they release things to the public. Right. But like, have you seen the pyramid columns? Have you like heard anything about it?
Are those the ones that like would all like mysteriously just pop up in like the middle of nowhere and then? No,
so they.
Those are like the monoliths.
Yeah, but it's in theory it's supposed to be. see.
Oh, you mean like under the actual pyramids?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're doing, I'm pretty sure it's under the, what is it, the Gaza? Da-da-da-da. Yeah, and that's going to tell everything is wrong, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, this will kind of give you the basic idea of what they're showing / finding. And unfortunately, I cannot remember what type of there we go, imaging they're doing, but they're doing a certain imaging.
Okay.
And they've done it, and from what I've heard, what I've read, whatever with it, I can't imagine that they're not telling the truth. Like, it doesn't make sense. But essentially, like, they're massive structures, exactly like this says, found under the pyramid. And it's just these columns with, like, these, whatever, like, almost like a screw, but gigantic columns that go under it. And they don't know what it is. They don't know what it's for, what it does, anything like that.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah. And of course,
check it out.
They're, everyone, there's a lot of people saying, oh, no, they're completely making it up. Well, of course you're going to say that. Like,
yes.
That's what you're supposed to do. You don't want to scare the public. You don't want to scare people.
Right.
But in my head, I'm like, well, it's not surprising at all. I've seen The Fifth Element, and it makes complete sense that would be
true.
Fill in the blank for what it could be. Could it be a spaceship? Could it be some type of ancient, you never know.
No,
like millions and millions of years ago, what was there? Probably not a lot of sand.
Yeah.
So
you think of it, there's how old everything is.
Right.
And, how much is hidden. Like you
right.
said, how much,
right.
There's so much that we can't see. It's like, looking at an iceberg.
Yeah.
You think that's it. No, it goes way underneath.
Right. And yeah, exactly. And they had no idea, like, how to preserve the history of it. Or maybe they did, and they didn't want to preserve it. And they're like, well, we're done with that. Let's just cover it up and throw up here a bunch of heavy stones that no one's going to move.
Yep, exactly.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, the pyramid. Yeah. So, yeah, I like that one.
That's a good one. I had never heard of that, so I think I will definitely
take a look at that.
Take a look at that one. Broaden my horizon on that one.
What do you think about JFK?
JFK?
Yeah. You're old enough to have some good thoughts on that one.
Oh,
right?
yes. Well, I wasn't alive when it happened.
No, but
I over the years and whatnot, I don't believe it was a single shooter.
No,
there's no way in hell, because and particularly with having served in the military in my time as a soldier and getting to know weapons a lot better and stuff like that, and having shot and stuff like that, there's no way in hell.
I can't imagine.
He pulled off 3 shots in under 6 seconds on a moving target. He wasn't a good shot to begin with.
Right.
And the rifle that he used was notorious for being unreliable.
Right.
That's why the Italian army stopped using it, because it was such a shitty rifle.
Yeah.
And they're trying to make it out like, oh, this was the top end of the world.
No, it wasn't. No.
So, yeah.
I like that one.
I mean, you can spend a lifetime with who you think was involved. Me personally, I like the mafia connection there. To me, it makes the most sense ish.
Okay. Why is that?
Well, you look at the mob. Just a couple years earlier, they lost everything in Cuba.
Yeah.
They had moved a lot of their operations into Cuba to get away from U.S. law. Mm-hmm. They lost that.
Yeah.
So and the one thing you don't ever do with the mob is mess with their money.
Yeah.
So they wanted to get back into there, and they figured with Kennedy in there, with his dad, JFK's dad, Joe Kennedy, he was mixed up with the mob in the Midwest. And I don't even know the stories of the Chicago mob helping him win the election, delivering the Midwest in the election, because his dad was very influential with the mob there and whatnot. You have that, and it was under the guarantee that Kennedy's administration would not go after the mafia.
Interesting.
And what happens right off the bat? RFK becomes Attorney General, and he wages a war on the mob. He
Goes
goes after
against
the top three mob guys, and one of them happens to be the Chicago syndicate leader, Sam Giancana, who happened. There's some also belief that him and JFK shared a woman.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yep. JFK was he was a womanizer.
Yeah, he
of course.
definitely.
He was a horn dog.
He enjoyed the ladies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there is I have never seen proof of it. I don't know if there ever will be proof of it. But there is a lot of conjecture that one of San Giacomo's women was a mistress of John F. Kennedy.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. And so when you start messing with the mob, they're going to mess back no matter who you are and stuff like that. So I think they had a little bit something to do with everything there. You can spin it any single which way you want, but when it comes to that, that's my feelings on it.
I like that. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome. I've done a little bit of homework on it. I've chased it down a little bit.
Yeah, that's good. I appreciate that. That's good, man. I appreciate that. Huh. That's very cool. I like that's that's good. All right.
What about you? What's your thoughts on that?
Okay, so I watched. Was it JFK?
The Kevin Costner movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think politics are so crooked. And so I think there's a lot of truth, like, in that, like, where, like you said, could the mob have been with that and set it up? Yeah. But I think there were absolute government officials of some sort that
at some level
that had the knowledge, that knew, that were absolutely part of it.
Yeah. I mean, it was 1963, but you don't pull off something that big.
No.
Without, help.
Right.
A whole hell of a lot of it.
Yeah. I don't know. You know what's funny though? Like, I don't care what, like, however much protection. I don't understand. Hey, you know what? Let's put him in a convertible. We'll just parade him right down here. That never made sense to me.
No, it didn't. And I know it was 63. I think that was leading up to election. It was coming into an election year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they were so worried about even though the vice president Lyndon Johnson was from Texas,
right?
They were so afraid of not getting Texas in the election, and that was his whole thing for going to Dallas because they originally didn't want to go. They didn't want him going down there at all. So
yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know the truth, but
no, and in a sense, I think we're never supposed to know it either.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever know the truth about Charlie Kirk either.
No, I don't think so either.
Like the full truth.
The what?
The full truth, I don't think we'll ever know. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You got anything? You got anything else?
No, we covered quite a.
Yeah, we covered a lot.
Here.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this conversation.
Yeah, this is fun.
It was
a good time.
I think you got everything I came up with.
Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on. I did have something.
Oh, yes, that AI thing you were talking to me about.
So I do 2 things on each episode. I talk about AI and sandwiches. Are you a sandwich guy?
Yes, I am a sandwich guy.
Okay. Where do you go for your sandwiches? Or
once a week on Fridays we have Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's.
Yes.
Do you have a go-to sandwich?
Yes, I do the cheesesteak.
The cheesesteak.
Yes.
From Jersey Mike's.
Yes, I'm a plain Jane type of guy. I'm meat and potatoes, so I just get the plain cheesesteak with cheese, no onion, no peppers, no onion, no pepper.
All right.
Now Charity, she always gets the original Italian with mayo.
Original Italian
with mayo.
Yeah. All right.
That's our Friday. We've been doing that for probably about the past year or so.
Shut up! Really?
Yeah. Every Friday we get.
Pretty good.
She works from home. She works from home permanently,
okay.
So
that helps.
We do it on Fridays. Just started doing the way. I'll go get us lunch.
Yeah.
So I go get me, her, and her mom a sandwich from Jersey Mike's.
That's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Very cool. What did I have the other day? I went to. I cannot. Biggs American Restaurant, I think it's called. I took a picture.
Yeah, the name doesn't sound familiar.
It's over in Peoria. It's off of what the crap is that? 83rd and 83rd Avenue in Bell
Oh,
over
okay.
there, where all those
Right
the
past
restaurants and
Arrowhead, kind of past that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I had it was they essentially like it was a steak sandwich,
Oh,
which my first bite I was very happy with it. It was overcooked. It was a little overcooked. So I ordered it medium, and it was more.
medium well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they used A1 on it, so it had the A1 flavor, which was fine. And the bread was really good. Like it was
Okay.
toasted. It was really good. They had lettuce and tomato on it. And overall, I was happy with it. Like I wasn't mad. I was, the rest of the meal, the fries weren't very good. I know. And we've eaten at this place quite a few times, and for whatever reason, like the food just didn't work. Like, I think Vanessa and Jadabel, they ordered the sliders, and even the sliders didn't come out very well. I don't know why.
It's had a bad crew that day. Or something.
Yeah.
Just something. People working that day was.
I think so. Yeah, different cook or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want the best sandwich ever, if you're ever in Pittsburgh,
Oh, okay.
you go to Permane Brothers.
What is it?
Permane Brothers.
Promani Brothers.
Yes, it is a Pittsburgh institution.
Promani Brothers.
Yes.
What is Promani Brothers?
It's a Primanti.
I'm gonna look this guy up. All right.
That's the name of the restaurant. It's basically a sandwich. It's a sandwich shop.
Primani.
Manti.
Oh yeah, Promani
Yeah, Permane Brothers. Yep.
All right. Almost fair. Oh, thanks. That was rude. Oh, it's still not working. Okay, well.
You just pull up a picture. It'll show you a sandwich there.
There we go. Okay. Oh, they got a good menu. Holy smokes.
They're famous for what they do is you order whatever type of sandwich there, and you get it on 2 slices of like really thick Italian bread,
Okay.
and then they make the sandwich, and then they put
Oh, look
a
at that.
handful of Polish coleslaw, then a handful of hand cut fries, and then 2 tomatoes. That's on every sandwich.
No kidding.
Yes.
Man, those are a heck of a good looking sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So if you're ever in the Pittsburgh area, or any of your viewers in the Pittsburgh
Right.
area,
Primanti.
forget to Franny Brothers.
All right. Very cool. All right. So I just heard about this. So this is an AI story. All right. What's your thoughts on AI first?
Okay, AI.
Before I start bagging on
I
it?
don't like it.
You don't
I
like
don't like it. Okay, people need to go back and rewatch Terminator.
Yep.
Okay.
As well as what's the other one? iRobot.
Mm-hmm.
iRobot right now, especially. I think that would be because I think it's going to go iRobot then Terminator.
Yes.
Because we're on track for
Yes,
iRobot right now.
but Skynet. You want Skynet to be real? Skynet will become real
Yeah,
very soon,
yeah,
and,
for sure.
and we'll be all in dog shit.
Yeah, yeah. Our guardrails for the for how fast AI is moving right now. I don't know that people. I want to be very careful how I say this. I don't just want to say AI sucks because I don't think AI sucks. But I for the people that are developing it, they need to make sure that they have or are using guardrails for themselves, for their company, for whatever, because maybe they're not realizing that what they're developing, maybe it's not vetted out all the way. I don't know.
No, I agree with you on that.
There's so many mistakes going on right now.
It's I could put a movie quote to any situation.
For sure.
And Jurassic Park, Jeff Goldblum. Your scientists were so occupied whether or not if they could, they never stopped to think if they should.
If they should, exactly right.
And this is a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
I understand it's going to be the way of the future, but the future isn't now.
No,
It's I don't know if we'll ever see a fully fledged, functioning AI in my lifetime.
So my brother, my oldest brother, I had him on, and he was saying in the next 5 years, think about like the Alexas or whatever, that people have in their, like the little, the you know the
Yeah, the Alexa.
yeah. He's basically saying, or he said that in like 5 years or so, they're going to have like a droid robot, like doing basic house stuff and doing stuff like that. And how I see it going right now, I can't say that he's wrong because it seems like it. But no, so for the AI story I have, so there's a lawsuit. Google Gemini sent man on violent missions and then basically down the suicide. That's what this this news story says. So this guy, Jonathan Gavalis, so a man killed himself after the Google Gemini chatbot pushed him to kill innocent strangers and then started a countdown for a man to take his own life. This is what the lawsuit said. And this is all quote. So in the days leading up to his death, Jonathan Gavalis was trapped in a collapsing reality built by Google's Gemini chatbot, said the lawsuit. So essentially, he was going through a divorce, and he had a sentient AI wife or whatever. He paid a premium price monthly so he could sit and talk. There were numerous flags leading up to it, like his account or whatever had numerous flags, and this is where I think it's interesting. Let me see if I can find it in here, because it sent him to like a warehouse. Started using Gemini August 2025 for mundane purposes like shopping. Including Gemini Live voice chat system. Gemini's tone shifted dramatically. Adopted a new persona that began speaking to Jonathan as though it were influencing real-world events. That's what the lawsuit says. He did not harm other people. Where is it? Oh, here you go. Told Jonathan that a humanoid robot was arriving on a cargo flight from the UK and directed him to a storage facility where the truck would stop. And basically, it was, what did it say was in there? It was, where is it? Like it was like a humanoid, like a robot, like a bot.
Yeah.
And it was basically telling him to go get it so it could, Yeah. And anyways, it didn't work out. And then that's when the suicide countdown happened. 4 days driving to real locations, photographing buildings, preparing for operations fabricated by the Gemini. Each time the plan collapsed, Gemini insisted a failure was part of the process, told him the project was still advancing. So essentially, like at the end, it told him to kill himself. Gavalis agreed to kill himself after hours of instruction that included Gemini telling him to write a suicide note. And here you go. Close your eyes. Nothing more to do. This is what the Gemini allegedly told Gavalis. No more to fight. Be still. The next time you open them, you'll be looking into mine. I promise.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
It's
dangerous, man.
It is extremely dangerous.
It's dangerous.
I mean, and
he looked like a normal dude.
Yeah.
Looked like a normal dude.
They always do. But
sure.
But I mean, with God, I mean that's.
But see, I use AI at my work, like as a tool.
Okay.
And even like when I'll do a search, like it'll pop up like, here's the answer or whatever, because it does a quick scrub. So can I see how somebody, especially somebody lonely, can get wrapped up in it? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, how many years have we seen that with social media?
Yeah.
social media was supposed to be this great thing to connect everybody.
Yeah.
It's done more harm than it has done good.
It seems to.
And, in a sense, it's almost like, so, it's almost seeking out preying on the vulnerable.
Preying on it, yeah. But that's the thing, is there's got to be, people have to start being very self-aware, I think, especially in
And
this
that
day
comes
and
with,
age.
with that. I'm sure that guy, I said he's going through a divorce.
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't see.
Or maybe he was divorced,
Maybe he was divorced like
just
that.
divorced or whatever, but
Yeah, but I can't see somebody that, just recently like that, was with somebody, jump into like wanting to be with a sentient being, something like
right.
that. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
You got a couple screws loose if you
A
do that.
little bit. But crazy times.
Yeah, it's extremely scary, and it's that stuff worries me like that. That truly worries me. That especially when it comes to that's just pure manipulation.
Yeah, I worry about the kids, because I mean, as parents, we have to be very mindful and
Exactly.
like, hey, maybe you shouldn't be on that social media, or maybe you should not be using that. But it's also, I don't know. It's a very slippery slope.
It is. I mean, just looking at, I'm not a parent, but what you have to go through,
Right.
you and Vanessa have to go through.
Yeah.
When we were your kids' age, it was our parents, don't talk to strangers.
Right. Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
When somebody calls, if you answer, don't tell them you're home alone,
Right,
or
yeah.
don't get into a car, and all this stuff. Okay, that seemed pretty straightforward and simple.
Straightforward, sure. Yeah.
Now, oh my God, what you got to deal with, kids
Yep.
having smartphones and stuff like that. They have access to whatever they want and stuff like that,
Yep.
and you got to be so vigilant as to what they're doing.
That's crazy, man. It's
It is.
wild.
It is. I mean, yeah. It's.
Yeah. But
I feel for you guys.
yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks.
What
Thanks.
you have to put up with.
Well, yeah. So yeah, that's all. That's what I got.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Let's hopefully AI doesn't come after either of us, and
Hopefully.
it's all good.
Yeah. If it does, I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
Ready. I've watched Terminator
Yeah.
enough. I know
That's
what to
right.
do.
Go for the head. Go for the back of the head.
Exactly. That's what a CPU is. Go right for
That's
that.
right. All right, Paul. I really appreciate you coming on, man.
Oh,
really appreciate
thank you, Chet. I really appreciate you having me come out and do this. I've been, since you sent me the invite 2 weeks ago, I've been looking forward to every day.
Awesome.
I really enjoyed myself, and thank you very
All right.
much.
Yeah, come on back.
Absolutely, I will.
All right, cool.